And now at 4 o'clock, a new scathing 300-page report out within the past 3 hours reveals systemic abuse and misconduct in women's soccer by coaches in the game's top tier. I'm Lena Tillett.
And I'm Dan Haggerty. In this, it includes the name Paul Riley, a former coach for the NC Courage, who is named as one of the perpetrators. WRAL has been combing through hundreds of pages of these documents. Chelsea Donovan, among those reading the documents for us, joins us now with some of the key takeaways. Chelsea.
Yeah, what's interesting is the months-long investigation came to light almost exactly a year after Paul Riley was fired as head coach of the North Carolina Courage, amid reports from players that he used sexual coercion and made inappropriate comments towards them. Get this, in that report, Paul Riley's name is listed more than 500 times. Our investigation has revealed a league in which abuse and misconduct, verbal and emotional abuse, and sexual misconduct has become systemic, spanning multiple teams, coaches, and victims.
Abusive coaches move from team to team.
Sally Yates, lead investigator, said the report centers around 3 coaches, one being Paul Riley, stating throughout his career and including his time with the Courage, he inappropriately interfered in many aspects of players' personal and professional lives, including their sex lives. In the report, NC Courage player A states Riley questions her about her sex life, his insistence she needed to improve her sex life as she was not happy, and he included his own stories about his sex life. Riley is accused of emotional manipulation of players, often with verbal attacks. The league and the United States Soccer Federation were aware of Riley's conduct as early as the 2014 season, when a player complained about Riley in surveys.
A culture of abuse, silence, and fear of retaliation perpetuated the misconduct.
Riley left the Portland Thorns in 2015 after a complaint from a player, Melina Shim. The report notes that Riley pursued her for months and benched her after she turned down his advances. The report states Riley used his authority as coach to coerce at least 3 players into sexual relationships while working in another league. Now, what's interesting is the report also found that abuse is rooted in youth soccer, specifically blurred relationships between players and coaches. The report also asked that the league implement more than a dozen things, and you can find those now on our website, WRAL.com. Back to you.
Just disturbing stuff. Chelsea Donovan, we know you'll keep looking through these documents for us. Thank you for the reporting.